Audio files. Make it hit again.
Yeah, look at me now.
Yo, what's up? It's most like Dawn, and welcome back to another reaction, y'all. So, it seems here that Donald Trump had dropped a new song, produced by Dr. Dre. It's called "Trump Calls for Death Penalty for Human Traffickers, Praises Sound of Freedom." So let's go ahead and check this out. See if he got bars, y'all.
Host a screening at Bedminster of the important new film, Sound of Freedom, about the power of faith in overcoming evil, and in particular, the evil of child trafficking. Big problem. We had it down to the lowest number in many years just 4 years ago, and now it's gone through the roof. Even though the fake news media has tried to ignore it, Sound of Freedom has been a national sensation and a colossal success at the box office, really big numbers. Everyone should see it. This is a very important film and very important movie, and it's a very important documentary all wrapped up in one. It's really about an issue that has to be discussed. Under my leadership, we did more than any administration in history to combat human trafficking and to end modern-day slavery. In one of my first acts in office, I signed an executive order targeting transnational criminal organizations that traffic and exploit innocent people. I signed the Frederick Douglass Trafficking Victims Prevention and Protection Reauthorization Act, authorizing $430 million to fight sex and labor trafficking. I signed legislation to crack down on foreign countries who are not meeting standards for eliminating trafficking, of which there are many. I also signed into law the Abolish Human Trafficking Act, which strengthened programs supporting survivors and provided more resources for ending modern slavery. We do have modern slavery, if you can believe it. Additionally, I created the first ever White House position focused solely on combating human trafficking. And perhaps most importantly, we created the most secure border in U.S. history by far, dealing a major blow to the cartels and traffickers. We built hundreds of miles of wall. We renovated hundreds of miles of wall. We never had anything like it. And then I got Mexico free of charge to give us 28,000 soldiers to protect us from people coming into our country illegally. When I am back in the White House, I will immediately end the Biden border nightmare that traffickers are using to exploit vulnerable women and children. We will fully secure the border. I will wage war on the cartels.
I hope they get those sort of background checks.
Destroyed the ISIS caliphate, 100% gone, 100% destroyed. They'll come back now because we have a weak administration. I will use Title 42 to end the child trafficking crisis by returning all trafficked children to their families in their home countries and without delay. And I will urge Congress to ensure that anyone caught trafficking children across our border receives the death penalty immediately, and that includes also for women, because women, as you know, are number one in trafficking. Children are actually number two. I want to thank Eduardo, Jim, Tim Ballard, and everyone else involved in this film for their incredible efforts and their great genius. Together we will end the scourge of human trafficking, and we will defend the dignity of human life. Thank you very much.
Yo, let me put it like this. I'm not a fan of politics. I don't get into the politics stuff. I don't get into the politics stuff, but I am a fan of righteousness, and I like what he said, and I agree. Cause listen, I don't like to hear about people dying. I get real sensitive when it comes to stuff like that, but people done died for less than that. So I think that's pretty fair. You get caught sex trafficking or human trafficking, death penalty off rip. I agree. Let's go, Trump. Let's go. Let's do it. I agree. I agree. I mean, how long has this been going on? And I was just about to say, why would it take for you to watch a movie to finally crack down on what's going on? But he was saying that he been writing documents saying that, going against he been going against human trafficking, so that's a good thing. Listen, everybody know he's gonna be president again. Like, Biden might as well start packing now, because he's gonna win by a landslide. Especially this 4 years that we done spent with Joe Biden. Yeah, people starting to appreciate Trump now, because I remember a time when people was hating on Trump, talking about, oh, Trump this and Trump that. All of a sudden, everybody appreciate Trump now because of Joe Biden now. Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, I one thing for sure though, I do appreciate Biden for the only thing that he was good for was comedy, laughter. This man will fall down the stairs, fall up the stairs, be on stage, look, take his first step, fall. Not to mention he old as dirt. So yeah. But to be honest with you, I'm not really sure if I want to vote, because I only voted once in my life. I voted for Obama, his second term. That's the only time I ever voted. Just because he was black. I ain't had no real reason why to vote for him. But hey, man. And to be honest with you, I'm not even a fan of Trump. I'm not a fan of no politics. I don't care about none of them. Cause but Trump seems sincere, and Trump is somewhat of a man of his word. Like he when he say he's gonna do something, he does it. So, and Trump is really not bad. He's not a bad person. So, but I don't know if I'll vote for him. But whatever. I hope he get them stimulus checks again. But yeah, man. I think that's a good idea. Give him the death penalty, because if you brave enough to take people, women and children from their families for your personal crazy desires, shit, you deserve to get the chair or needle, whatever they do. Yeah, why not? People die for less. True. Anyway, if you like my reaction, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share. I think this is a good idea, y'all. So if you tell me how you feel in the comments about this, go ahead and hit the like button. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. See you in the next video. Peace.